Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Nest. I'm Mia, and I'm here with Max.
Hey everyone, I'm Max, and today we have a really practical episode.
One that could genuinely change your career.
We are talking about job interviews in English.
This is so important. A job interview is high stakes.
You have done all the work to get the interview. Your resume was strong. Your application stood out.
And now you have one conversation to make a real impression.
In English, under pressure.
But here is the really good news.
Interviews are very predictable.
The same questions come up again and again in almost every interview.
In almost every industry, in almost every country.
If you prepare specifically for those questions, you will feel so much more confident walking in.
Mia, have you ever had to interview for a job in English?
Yes, and my first serious one was a disaster.
Oh no, what happened?
I was applying for my first real design job after college. I was incredibly nervous.
Understandable.
And when they asked me, "Tell me about a time you failed and what you learned," I completely blanked.
Oh, that silence.
I just sat there for what felt like 10 years.
Did you get the job?
I did not get that job, but the experience was so valuable.
Because you prepared properly after that.
I went home and researched every possible interview question, prepared real answers for all of them.
And your next interview?
Completely different. I walked in feeling prepared and confident. I got that job.
Preparation is everything. I've also been on the other side, interviewing candidates for my team.
Oh, interesting. What does a prepared candidate look like from your side of the table?
They have specific answers ready. They have researched the company. They know what we do.
And an unprepared candidate?
Vague, generic answers. Long, rambling responses that don't actually answer the question.
Rambling means talking for too long without making a clear point.
And at the end, when I ask, "Do you have any questions for us?" they say no.
Which is such a missed opportunity.
A missed opportunity means failing to take advantage of something important.
Okay, let's go through the most important questions, starting with the classic.
Number 1, tell me about yourself.
This is almost always the very first question.
And people either answer too briefly or they ramble for 5 minutes.
Neither works. The goal is 60 to 90 seconds.
Professional, relevant, ending with enthusiasm for this specific role.
A good structure. Where you are now professionally, your relevant background, and why you are excited about this particular opportunity.
That last part is crucial, and it cannot be generic.
I am really excited about this opportunity because finish that with something specific about the company or role.
Something you actually researched, not something you could say to any company.
That specificity is what makes you memorable versus forgettable.
Question 2. What are your greatest strengths?
Most people answer this weakly. They say, "I'm hardworking and a great team player."
Which tells the interviewer absolutely nothing. Every single candidate says that.
The winning formula. Name the strength, then immediately prove it with a specific example.
I'm very detail-oriented is forgettable on its own.
But I'm very detail-oriented. Last quarter, I caught a pricing error before it went to the client and saved the company significantly. Now that is memorable.
The example is what makes the claim believable and credible.
Interviewers want to see your proven track record.
Proven track record means a history of demonstrated real results, not just claims about yourself.
Question 3, the dreaded one.
What is your greatest weakness?
Ha! Everyone hates this question.
The absolute worst answer is a fake weakness disguised as a strength.
I work too hard. I care too much. I'm a perfectionist.
Every interviewer has heard those 1,000 times, and they will think less of you for saying them.
It signals low self-awareness.
Self-awareness means knowing yourself honestly,
your real strengths and your genuine limitations.
Choose a real weakness, but not one that is central to the job you are applying for.
And show what you were actively doing to improve it.
I have historically struggled with public speaking. I recognized this was limiting my career, so I joined a public speaking group 12 months ago, and I have given 15 presentations since then, with consistently positive feedback.
That answer is honest, shows self-awareness, and demonstrates proactivity.
Proactivity means taking initiative on your own development without being asked or told.
Interviewers love seeing that quality.
Question 4. Why do you want to work here?
This question absolutely requires research before the interview.
Research their website, recent news about the company, their stated mission and values.
The more specific your answer, the more it signals genuine interest.
A weak answer is, I've heard great things and I'm looking for new challenges.
That could be said about any company, anywhere in the world.
A strong answer mentions something specific, a recent project they did, a value they hold publicly.
I've been following your work for 2 years. Your recent campaign for that nonprofit was exactly the kind of purpose-driven work I want to be doing. That is specific, researched, memorable.
Question 5. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
They are checking whether your ambitions match what the company can realistically offer.
And whether you have what's called a growth mindset.
Growth mindset means believing your skills and abilities can be developed through effort and learning.
As opposed to thinking your abilities are fixed and cannot change.
You don't need a detailed 5-year plan, just show direction and ambition.
Show that you want to grow, take on more responsibility, and develop skills relevant to the field.
Question 6. Tell me about a challenge you faced and how you handled it.
This needs a real specific story, not a hypothetical. Use the STAR method.
STAR stands for situation, task, action, result.
Situation. Set the scene briefly. Task. What was your specific responsibility?
Action. What did you personally do? Use I, not we.
Result. What happened as a direct result of your actions?
The action part is the most important. The interviewer wants to understand your personal contribution.
We delivered the project on time tells them nothing about you specifically.
I restructured the timeline, reassigned tasks based on strengths, and personally handled the difficult client communication, which resulted in us delivering on time and the client renewing. That tells them everything.
Now, questions you should ask the interviewer at the end.
When they say, "Do you have any questions for us?" never say no.
Asking thoughtful questions shows genuine interest and intelligence.
What does success look like in this role in the first 6 months?
That shows you are thinking about results from day one.
What are the biggest challenges the team is currently facing?
Shows you are realistic and solution-oriented.
What do you enjoy most about working here?
Builds rapport and gets honest information about the culture from someone actually living it.
Never ask about salary or benefits in a first interview unless they bring it up.
That conversation belongs later in the process, once both sides have expressed genuine mutual interest.
Always close with, "Thank you so much for your time. I have really enjoyed learning about this role. I am very excited about this opportunity, and I look forward to hearing from you."
Confident, grateful, forward-looking. That is your exit line.
A few more useful phrases. I thrive in fast-paced environments.
Thrive means to do your best work, to flourish. She really thrives under pressure.
I'm a quick learner, meaning you adapt easily to new skills and new situations.
I'm highly adaptable, able to adjust well when priorities or circumstances change.
I take initiative. You act proactively without waiting to be asked.
And collaborative, you work effectively and well with other people.
One more.
I'm passionate about this work.
Passionate means you genuinely care about the work itself, beyond just the salary.
Interviewers can always tell the difference between real passion and performance.
And one thing that helps enormously, practice your answers out loud before the interview.
Not just thinking through what you might say, actually saying the words out loud.
Your brain and your mouth work differently. Practice makes the words come naturally under pressure.
Even practicing in front of a mirror makes a real difference.
Or practice with a friend. Ask them to give you honest feedback on clarity and confidence.
Let's talk about what to do before the interview, the day before.
Research the company one more time. Read their latest news.
Look up the people who will be interviewing you on LinkedIn.
Knowing a little about them helps you feel less nervous.
And lay out your outfit the night before. One less thing to think about.
What should you wear to an interview?
It depends on the company culture, but when in doubt, dress slightly more formal than you think necessary.
Business casual is a useful phrase. Smart, but not overly formal.
And arrive early, not just on time. Early.
How early?
10 to 15 minutes before your scheduled time.
Arriving late to an interview is very hard to recover from.
Even if you have a perfect excuse, the impression is already made.
What about virtual interviews? Video calls are very common now.
Same rules apply. Be on time. Actually, be early. Test your camera and microphone beforehand.
Check your background. Make sure it looks professional and tidy.
Good lighting matters too. Natural light from a window in front of you is ideal.
Look at the camera, not at your own face on screen.
That is such a good tip. Looking at the camera feels like eye contact to the interviewer.
Looking at your own face on screen makes you look like you are looking down.
And have a glass of water nearby. Interviews make your mouth dry.
That is so true.
What about nerves? How do you manage interview nerves?
Preparation is the best remedy for nerves. The more prepared you are, the less nervous you feel.
But even prepared people get nervous.
Nerves are actually useful. They show you care.
Reframe them as excitement rather than fear. The physical feelings are almost identical.
I'm not nervous. I'm excited. That mental shift genuinely helps.
And breathe slowly before you walk in.
A few slow, deep breaths lower your heart rate and help you feel calmer.
If you blank on a question, which happens to everyone, it's okay to pause.
You can say, "That's a great question. Let me think about that for a moment."
That is completely professional. Interviewers respect thoughtful answers over rushed ones.
What if you don't know the answer to something?
Be honest. Say, I don't have direct experience with that, but here is how I would approach learning it.
Honesty and a learning attitude beat bluffing every time.
And after the interview, always send a follow-up email.
A follow-up email thanks them for their time and reaffirms your interest.
Send it within 24 hours while you are still fresh in their mind.
Something like, "Thank you so much for the conversation today. I really enjoyed learning about the role and the team. I am very excited about this opportunity."
It makes a real difference.
Most candidates don't send one. It makes you stand out immediately.
And while you wait for a response, keep applying to other places.
Never put all your eggs in one basket. That means don't rely on just one option.
Even if an interview went perfectly, you don't have an offer until you have an offer.
Keep momentum going. Keep interviewing. Keep practicing.
Today's question, have you ever had a job interview in English?
How did it go? Or is there a specific interview question you find really difficult?
If you are enjoying English Nest, please subscribe right now. We upload a brand new episode every single day.
Leave your story in the comments. We will respond and help if we can.
Hit the like button, share this with someone who has an interview coming up, and we will see you in the next episode.
Good luck to everyone. You've got this. See you next time.